Well, it's kind of been a while since I've played this, guys, so I don't really exactly. I remember where we left off. I think this is right as we're about to do the investigation, or like right before the investigation. So that being said, let's continue. Ding dong, bing bong. Oh, that cheery chime in the morning, and then it's accompanied by a crazy fucking teddy bear talking to us.
Good morning, everyone.
We're aware, Monokuma.
To greet another beautiful day.
We're not crazy. We're not listening to a fucking stuffed bear tell us things, or a robot bear, I suppose. Today, we have to look for Alter Ego. Alright, Alter Ego went missing. I forgot about that. Okay, first things first. To the dining hall. Place we go every fucking morning. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting for me there... only death and despair. Or despair. Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? Ellipsis. Probably not. There are only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me. Only 4 people? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything. Yeah, because you always get up at like 5 a.m. or something. Oh, I gotta do my morning workouts. Jog around the entire school. Anyway, let's wait for a while longer for the others. And we end up waiting for about 5 hours. So we decided to wait, in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited. So, it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day, till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for Alter Ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would
I was
seem-
careless. I was too distracted by Alter Ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive. I'm sorry, but if it were me, I would have already assumed who would have probably taken Alter Ego. I'm pretty sure it's either, more than likely, it's Hifumi.
What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos.
$10 million we can't really spend unless we graduate, Monokuma.
Wow, am I right?
I know Byakuya wouldn't have a use for that. Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. Yeah, because people never do stuff for money. I already understood. I understood and hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here, and you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall. Where could they be?
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor. Okay, then I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away. I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
Well,
okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Well, we're already... Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, this is just the first floor dorms. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Oh, great. Well, I guess we should check everywhere, pretty much. Bring up the map. See, those are just classrooms. I don't know if they'd be in there. I doubt they'd be in there. There's the AV room here. Let's try the infirmary. If I remember correctly, I think we need to check the infirmary. Maybe? Probably not, or at least not yet. Yeah, there's probably nothing here. Yeah, it's just an ordinary infirmary. Alright. Nobody's here. Let's see. The gym, maybe? Check the gym. I was assigned to the first floor of the school. I need to start there. We are on the first floor, Makoto. What about the second? I'm guessing we probably can't go to the second floor. Nope. Alright, so where the fuck should we be looking? I guess we should try... Wait a minute. I forgot what this room was. Oh, right, this is the entrance. Yeah, nobody would really be in here. Alright, go back. Whoa! Someone! Come here! What? That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There was no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. Well, we didn't really have to do anything. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway. Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room, what did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. And then I regretted it immediately. The first thing I saw when I got to into the rec room was dead bodies. Oh. Maybe not. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Okay. That's normal. What happened here, Celeste? Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual I can't help but call him strange. So, Hifumi then. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. Yep, that can only be Hifumi, or Byakuya. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Hammer on the ground. Oh, I see it. Oh, damn it. Okay, I thought I was about to inspect the chair. What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer? It's kind of weird. Every time she talks to us now, she just grunts like, That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1. Makoto! Celeste! Okay. I found Sakura.
What?
I was drinking my protein shakes. How dare you interrupt me? Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided I would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Anyway, this is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him in secret. As I followed him, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which was when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked? It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then it was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took. I love how her face has like no abrasions now and she's not grunting every time we talk to her. So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. I can't imagine Celeste begging for anything. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. What is a serious problem? Celeste, what do you mean by a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Of course. Hifumi. I can't really say I'm surprised. When I first, like, played through this part of the game, I was like, yeah, it's Hifumi. After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away. Or at least that Hifumi was involved in some way. You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we look for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us.
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. What? Huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? I could say the same thing about yourself, Celeste. So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there isn't much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago. This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed towards the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Well, she's never really there. Sorry, I don't have time to look for her. She's only there when she wants to be. This is bad. If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Hey! Hey, you two!
What?
Oh, I thought that was a girl. My mistake. It's just, Captain Douchebag again. What's going on? What's with all the fuss? Yeah, you guys playing a game or something? Does it look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
you've gotta be
Nope, nope, we sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later. Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on. Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something! Her voice echoed down the hall in vain. Hmm?
Oh,
Did you hear something? Maybe. I think it came from the library.
okay.
The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. We're just kind of being sent on a wild goose chase here, aren't we? When we opened the doors to the library. Oh. Well, never mind. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi, seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad, though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? Oh, I guess we should, ask everybody questions now, or I suppose we should probably start with Hifumi. That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you are referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
I'd like to know the same thing. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him.
This is unfortunate.
I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. Alright, well, I guess we should talk to him again about it. Oh.
It can't be.
Wait, so... Okay, well, he has nothing to say. Maybe Byakuya?
What did you say?
Robo Justice. Oh. Damn, nobody has anything to say about this. Oh, maybe Celeste? I'm glad to see he's still alive. Oh, bullshit. You never liked him. I'm seriously happy Fumi's still alive, but Robo Justice? Okay, Sakura? Maybe? This just keeps getting stranger. You already said that. Fuck. Oh, wait, the hammer. I didn't even see the hammer. Where's the hammer? There's a second hammer right there. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one is actually a little bit bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well,
A hammer that big. I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal the wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard of such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? Oh, hey, look who it is. It's our favorite little teddy bear. It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? Meow! And now I'm just gonna disappear. Why is he here? Well, he's
are
the
you
principal,
curious?
pretty much. More or less, the principal. I mean, he's supposed to be here. Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is to get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. So, something doesn't really add up here, because Hifumi said that he was hit with one of those hammers, the second hammer. That didn't have any blood on it, if you didn't notice. That was clean. So it's a little bit suspicious, don't you think? I mean, I don't know if I'd say we was hit with that hammer exactly. His story doesn't really seem to add up. Unless there's some blood on that hammer that I didn't really see, but I didn't see any blood. And there was blood all over his head, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Unless maybe he cleaned the hammer afterwards. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much about this. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy though.
So
Perhaps you
then,
should rest here for a while. Yeah, good idea.
Well,
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size, first one and now two.
So in other words,
If there is a Justice Hammer number 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the 3rd floor, and that's where the strange costumed man attacked. That must be what I witnessed right around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library and whack, down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago? At around 7:30. In other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
what?
Why do you know that?
isn't it obvious? 'Cause I was peeking.
Anyway, so that means Byakuya... So that means that Byakuya and Toko were together at the time. I actually kind of feel sorry for Byakuya a little bit just because he has to deal with her. Meaning they also have alibis. Then the only two who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what's happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the 2nd floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So
She might be exactly as I suspected. But hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so... I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
in
I'm
other
referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible,
words. What?
isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity. Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to focus on fighting the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
Well,
Okay, let's go. So, whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Maybe they're a cosplayer. Don't bother looking for reason from a deviant.
What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor, then? You bastard! You won't get away from me! We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a
Anything. It doesn't matter. Then
So
is
then-
ha, okay?
What do you say?
Ha or do ya or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. What? Do ya? I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot! Where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya! We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. Oh, great. So, more looking around. Where should we go? Oh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys I already know where we need to look, so... We're going to go to the pool. Let's go through the girls' changing room. Or at least let's try to. Let's see what will happen if we do. The door to the girls' locker room. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in even if I wanted to. Motherfucker. Alright, well, I guess we might as well go through the boys. Fuck. Okay. Yes, it's kind of the last place that you would think to look, really, if you were looking for somebody in a fucking costume. Because there's never really anything here. And this is the only time that this place is ever really useful in any way or would be useful to the investigation, because otherwise you never really go here. Lockers? Well, I would expect to see that in any normal pool. Fuck. Okay, well, maybe we don't have to look here yet. Alright, I was wrong. Guess we might as well look everywhere else and then go to the pool, because we have to go here later. I know that for a fact. Or we at least show up here later. There, we find something here later. I'm not going to say what it is for those of you who haven't played this. Oh. Same as last time. We just look in random rooms and then something just eventually happens. Ha-ah! That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. I sprinted up to the 3rd floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
Okay.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. Haha! What is it now? Achoo! Oh, great. Toko's back again. Fuck. I actually prefer Genocide Jill, I think. Huh?
Huh?
Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Oh, huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split up into 2 groups?
It's all clear.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya. We'll handle it. Just take care of Rifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split up into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina ran downstairs to the first floor. He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Oh, come on, game. You're not gonna teleport me there like you did last time? Whatever. Probably gonna get there too late anyway. We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Oh, shit. Oh! Well, that takes care of Fumi. Everything was covered in red. And in the center of all this red was Hifumi? Red or purple? Pinkish purple. Okay, I don't really think I have to do that scream. She already did it for me. It looks like something very bad has happened. Yeah, that's kind of an understatement. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. I love how she's acting like she cares about Hifumi now. She never really gave a fuck about him in the first place. She just kind of treated him as, you know... I don't know, she just kind of treated him like a slave, really. Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's really dead, is he? He's not really dead, is he? Oh, it's the dead body announcement.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use however
And
you
that
like.
means the investigation
The
has now
trial
begun.
will begin.
What the... That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Oh, it's the next Justice Hammer. And it's also clean. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected. One strike from that and you're finished. Then the killer... There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him. The culprit must be Robo-Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one who killed Hifumi. But, wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right?
Are you okay
We can
with
figure
this?
that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So
Then shall we go? It looks like Hina's still in shock. Hina, snap out of it. It's kind of weird because, you know, Celeste was acting all depressed before, like, oh no, they killed Hifumi, and now she's all like, well, you know, we better go tell the others, who cares? Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off, going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? Okay, so I'm guessing further down the hallway here. So that would lead to... Fuck, that could lead to many different places, actually. Well, hold on. Let's try the biology or the chemistry room. I think it was the chemistry room or something. Or physics lab. Okay, not chemistry. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence is coming from over there. In the back? Oh no. Guessing we're gonna find another body. Or just somebody there. I leapt through the doorway. And when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Body number 2. Ah, they killed off my favorite character, or at least one of my favorite characters. And his hair is back to normal too. What the fuck? There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. Oh, god damn it. Get in the robot, Shinji Ikari. Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? Well, good to know you guys' input on this. Oh. I guess Toko died too. Good. Toko. Don't tell me Toko too. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has fear of blood, right? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. Yeah, good idea. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Yeah, don't bother with her. She is of no importance. Let me guess, Justice Hammer number 4. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah. What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too. What? Hifumi's been killed? Yeah. Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course. Come on! So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah! Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous. Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. Yep, he's gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. No, he just got up and walked away, because corpses can do that. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then, when we got back... This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys did.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now the one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on. What do you mean, 2 murders? Tuck has been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be! Taka too? It can't be! It can't be! No! Hina, calm down. We're all going to die. All of us. They're going to kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she's still unconscious? Wait, you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. You bastard! Yeah, I mean, you don't really care for her either, fucking Sakura. Don't act like you're offended by this. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Huh. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Oh shit, he's gone too. Toko! Thank God you're okay, but right away I noticed. There was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. Maybe he became a zombie and walked away, just like Ifumi. This can't be happening! Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went out, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Is she your girlfriend or something? Perhaps you are in love? Oh, he actually went there. That's not it at all.
That's
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's
Which
see.
means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders, and the regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right, there's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule...
I'd mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs?
Indeed. Yes, he just randomly shows up to give you, to be a creepy motherfucker. So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching.
But
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
has
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but... If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. You know, to me, the person who's acting the most suspicious here, or probably the most suspicious, you know, not other than Hifumi, is probably... I'm not saying this because I know who the culprits are already, but like, just even if I were doing this for the first time, I'd think, you know, oh yeah, Celeste is acting a little bit different here. I mean, she's being a little bit suspicious. She's acting like she's never really gone through any of this before, like she's never seen a dead body. Or never seen a dead body, or just never been involved in something like this. So it's kind of, the way she's acting is kind of strange. I mean, maybe it's because she was attacked, but I don't know. Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? Well, I have an idea. Rattle, rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. Oh, it's still locked. Okay, I guess that's not gonna work. Where else could they be? Well, having played this before, I know where one of them would have been, but I guess I was wrong on that. Okay, so we're looking for Taka and Fumi's body. I don't really know. I don't know, maybe let's check the rec room? Probably nothing in here, but it's worth a look, I guess. Nope, just the Justice Hammer. Celeste. Was she really attacked with this Justice Hammer 1? But what the heck is with this thing? Looks like a mallet. Or, I mean, it's a hammer, but it looks like one of those mallets in the art room. I wonder if we can go down... a floor. Oh no, where are the stairs at? Oh, there they are. No, we can't go down. Okay. Well, we looked in the art room, we looked in the rec room, and we were just in the biology room, or biology room, the physics lab, I mean. The only other places to look are the classrooms, see if anything's in there, which I doubt. Getting tired of this. I know how I feel, Monokuma. I'm getting tired of it too. Because there's no bodies in here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Oh, okay. So it's the same as before. You just look around thinking you'll find something, and then the game just finds it for you. Okay. Hifumi and Taka's body have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Yeah, the repository we couldn't open earlier. I guess now it's unlocked, magically. So we're gonna go all the way back. Go all the way back to where we were before, and where it said, oh, the door's locked, you can't go in here, can't find the body. Are the bodies here somewhere? Now, let's ask Byakuya. I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Oh, obviously you already found them, so why are you asking me that question? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Oh shit, there they are. There's the bodies. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Another body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which
Yes,
you
we
may
know
use
about the
however you
class
like.
trial, Monokuma. You already announced this.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies for the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment
Now
is
make sure
waiting
to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
for you. See?
Okay, see you later.
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
A monster. Maybe Monokuma.
Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Well, this is a completely ridiculous video game, though, so yep, there we go. This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Yep.
Where am I? Cold. So cold.
I thought we got the dead body announcement, though. I thought he would be I'm pretty sure he would be dead. Well, I guess maybe close to death.
Hifumi, wake up!
It'd be kind of weird because, you know, that's not really supposed to happen if you're not really dead yet, but whatever.
That's right.
I mean, this game hasn't really made a lot of sense so far, so
Hope's Peak.
can't really expect it to now. Or start making sense.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything
Oh, right.
before I met you.
Well, all it took was a whack on the head for him to remember all that.
I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me.
It's calling to
the
me
tail of a
like
kite.
the Princess Pumpkinhead, or whatever the fuck her name was.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you?
Well, he's gonna
Who tried
die
to kill
right
you?
before he tells us that.
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their names.
Ugh. Then he dies.
Yasu.
Oh, okay. So obviously he was the culprit. I guess I was wrong, guys. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed in his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. And you're just an asshole. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people, and even killing Taka and Ifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
I can't really imagine Hiro doing something like that, though. He just kind of seems like a really friendly, if not really stupid, stoner. Not really somebody that would... I can't really picture him murdering anybody. If that's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. That's... to kill two of our friends? Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprits in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. More than that, actually, Makoto. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Oh, it's investigation time. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice?
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Monokuma!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask there, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice.
Man, these flashbacks,
Only the one who does
they-
the killing will get
I can't
the
stand when
blackening.
some of them happen because, especially if I have to read it again, because it's kind of redundant.
Two people can work together.
And we kind of already know what happened, but you know, I know why it's there. It's just like, okay, we already knew this information game.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then,
So you were saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened, so just one person?
well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
So there can only be one blackened, an accomplice who wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What? I'm offended.
Kya! When did you...
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Milk sack?
you gotta be kidding.
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know?
She is right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post the guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Yeah, you're actually kind of right about that. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. And now we inspect the bodies. Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer number 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. And we got the blue tarp. Now let's look at Hifumi. Hifumi's big, cold body is lying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer number 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Hifumi's glasses had been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay, now there's one other thing I think we need to investigate here. I did not mean to do that again. God damn it, game. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kinda awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for this? And there we have the repository dolly. I think that's pretty much... Oh, wait a minute. The mallets. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets. Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as models? Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything we needed to get here. I think so. Yeah, there's not really anything else. Oh, there's only one way in and out of this room. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Okay. So every time we try to leave, it just says that. Okay, well, is there anything else? Maybe talk to Sakura? There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Sure. Okay, so I cut that out, and just so you guys know, all of that... We can talk to Sakura, but it's completely fucking pointless. I thought we'd actually get something like, oh, Sakura's account or something like that from, you know, from just talking to her, but apparently not. Apparently nothing really happens. We just recap the entire case, and it ended up being a huge waste of my time. Great. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got there, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? Yeah, I mean, it was locked when we came there too, because we went to look there as well. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could just beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked after the search for the bodies began, and the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone to the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone. Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Was it the killer who's still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? And I guess we got the repository door for one of our truth bullets. Can we leave now? Damn it, we should look around here a little more. What else is there to look for? I've looked at, like, everything. Alright. Maybe we can talk to Byakuya. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did? I really don't want to talk to Byakuya. I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and the murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words...
There's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. Oh, don't fuck with the corpses again, Byakuya. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Yeah, he doesn't really tell other people that. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Well, to the nurse's office. Fast travel, go! Alright, gym, first floor. It's the dormitory, first floor. I guess it doesn't go there. I guess we better go to the Hope Peak Academy first floor and then go to the dormitory. Alright, no, I'm an idiot. The nurse's office wasn't in the dormitory. The nurse's office was in the school. I was trying to go to the dormitory. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Oh, well, Celeste is here. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes.
Correct.
indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Yep, now there's Celeste's account. Let's look at this hammer. This hammer is actually pretty suspicious to me. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. Oh, pfft. Okay, so there's nothing else to say about that? I thought you had more to say about that, Makoto. Oh, wait. There's a cold storage refrigerator thing. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. I don't know if they're keeping drinks in there, Makoto. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. What? I'm not a vampire. It doesn't help me at all. Alright, well, is there anything else here? Oh, wait. A trash can. It's just a normal trash can. But how do you know it's a normal trash can? Huh. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Yep, that's the, Princess Pumpkin or whatever the fuck it is. Ugh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. And the glasses cleaning cloth has been added. I don't really think there's anything else here. Let's see, leave. Yep, we can leave. Alright, so now I guess we should go to the second place, which is the, what was it? The no, not the repository. Oh, right, the physics lab. We need to go to the equipment room, where we found Taka's body. And it looks like Toko's in there for some reason. Unfortunately. Why are you interrupting this investigation, Toko? Go stalk Byakuya some more. Oh, okay, no, it's actually Genocide Jill.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Oh, okay. Well, great. We can. That's important in the investigation. There's some kind of mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstain has been added. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. What about the Justice Hammer? Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Oh, it's the tarp. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Oh, come on, that was important. That was used to, that was used for Taka's body. Alright, well, there's nothing else here. Fuck. It's the only places we can investigate. So there's really nothing left. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grew even more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And we got Yasuhiro's message. So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Oh, God. Okay. To the 1st floor dormitories, I guess. If we can go there. Hopefully it'll let us... Yeah, okay, it'll let us teleport there now. Okay, so Hiro's room. Yep, that's right over here. Just kick the door down. The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Man, there's a lot of fucking shit in his room. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of a stoner's room. There's a lot of occult things, and there's a yin and yang thing on his fucking wall. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. And I think if we look hard enough, we might find the Necronomicon too. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Okay, well, there's really a lot of things that we can look at here. But the game won't really let us. It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. God damn it. So there would be something there. Oh wait, boxes. What are these boxes doing here? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard plastic and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints, something about them bothers me. And we got the Robo Justice blueprints. It doesn't really look like there's anything else in here. Makoto, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Is she safe? Or where is she, I should say. My fault. Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To thank Hiro and Kyoko who had turned up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Okay, so now we're going to the pool. I totally fucked that up earlier. I thought they were actually going to go to the pool, like, way before we should, actually. Kyoko, and... Phew, man, I've had the worst day. Hiro? I guess we should talk to the guy in the robot suit. Hiro? Yeah, duh, who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Illuminati?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
Oh my god. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Well, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. It's like the Bermuda Triangle, dude. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing.
it would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all of the pieces off. Whew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
What? Killed them? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
Yeah, he's just a harmless stoner. He wouldn't do any of this. You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean,
Yeah,
come
it
on.
doesn't really fit you.
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
You're being mean. Why don't you just roll up and smoke a joint with me and you'll calm down a little bit.
Caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear
I mean,
that
we don't
nobody
really
but Hero
have
could've
much
fit into this dumb
substantial.
costume.
I mean, we do have some evidence, but you know, that's what the class trials are for. Can't always be too sure about these things. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then
That is incredibly sexist, mister.
Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You are obviously right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro is the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? And we got the Robo Justice costume. Okay, so I guess we're gonna talk to Hiro.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured that out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Ifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
I did not! Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it! I know who did it!
So then.
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Ifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means
right.
Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. She came back from the dead and killed them.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so
Ah, I know. That note. Note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
Or got bonked on the back of the head. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So.
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Asahina, you're not really one to talk here. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yeah, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note.
With pleasure. I have it here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
But please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Okay, well we got Yasuhiro's account. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. It'll probably begin soon anyway. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the word.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone, help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back on guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, or Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
Sorry, can't tell you that. No. To reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey.
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Okay. I guess it's back to the third floor in that case. Oh wait, repository. Shit, I went the wrong way. That's the storage room. The repository's over here. Into the auto room. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then.
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation and began poking and prodding at the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay, well I guess we should ask her what she's found.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
So then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words.
So, if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. And we got the broken wristwatch.
However.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that Taka always wore a wristwatch, Makoto. You also seem to notice that too before, if you know that he wore a wristwatch, and now I just conveniently forgot about it. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto.
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
Because.
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
Hey.
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body.
So then...
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. And we got Kyotuka's scrap of paper. Yeah, like, maybe if the paper said something, I guess, it would be somewhat of a clue. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. He hid it in his pants? So wait,
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. That's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the truth.
However...
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it wasn't meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to the part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. And we have the note Hifumi had.
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time had definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how their murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may be a point, however, where the handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. And we got the e-handbook. Oh, shit. Guess what time it is, children? Courtroom drama, murder mystery.
Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Oh, yay!
A bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Well, that was a very short investigation while it lasted.
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school.
Yeah, we pretty much know the routine at this point, just like every other routine here.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Well, prepare to die, motherfucker. Somebody's gonna die, at least. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there... Well, two Monokumas! Hello, hello, hello! He's multiplied. Nope, not multiplication. Just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey,
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the plane, train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we go?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the 2 that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed 2 of our friends. The killer is... one of you! Someone right here. Well, time to descend the elevator into madness. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up into a cruel fate. Oh hey, now the courtroom's blue.
When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Only 'cause of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.